Welcome everyone. This is the Kubeflow community call on 6th of January. As always, we're going to record this call and we're going to publish on YouTube and we follow the CSF code of conduct. So happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for joining. This is our first call after the break. So hope everyone have a good holiday break and ready to jump into 2026. Just before we get started, any new people here on the call who just want to say hello, want to introduce to the community?
Hello,
Yep, go ahead, Yash.
hello. I am Yash Agarwal. I am an ex LFX mentee from Cloud Native PG and currently working at a Canada-based startup called Ciclo. I am eager to learn about MLOps and I want to contribute to Kubeflow to learn more about it. Thank you.
That's great. Thanks for joining us. Do you know about like other calls we have, like the working group calls and the project maintainers calls, where you can join and attend different activities there?
Yes. I have set up my calendar according to all the calls. So I will be attending most of the calls.
Sounds great. Anyone else want to say hello? All right. So I guess like we have a few topics today to talk about. So first of all, Ramesh, do you want to talk about GSOC 2026 quickly?
Yeah, thanks, Andre. So I just realized that GSOC 20, I think it's not even a month. I think in the late November, we finished the successfully 12 projects in GSOC 2025. So kudos to all the mentors and mentees. Really appreciate all the hard work and the contributions the mentors and mentees has done towards the Kubeflow community. I've been the GSOC admin before. Um, I just got an email a couple days ago that GSOC 2026 is already here. Um, One mistake we did last time was we were scrambling at the last minute to get the topics for the projects that we want to put it out there. So the org applications are starting. I think in let me see my timeline here. The noted org application announced date is on December 3rd. So org applications are opening on 19th, January 19th. My last time I wrongfully assumed that when the org applications when opened, I can go back and add the topics afterwards. But that's not the case. They want the projects to be mentioned when we submit the org application. So between January 19th and deadline of February 3rd. So we have about a month to come up with the possible projects we want to support in the GSOC from Kubeflow. So this is a call for all the mentors from the different Kubeflow components. Please look at your backlogs and your thoughts and your instigations, to where you want to take the community. And if you have a bright idea, go ahead and put that one into a project form. I'll be sending a project template where you can add your project uh, proposals into it, just like last year. It will be on the webpage, community webpage. So can you, if you can add those things in, I'll make a reminder every week from here to until we close. But please start thinking at least about it, and so that we have a good list of projects we can take it. This is third year. Last 2 years has been very very successful. So I want to make repeat and go grab the best and brightest from the community and bring them to the Kubeflow. So that's my pitch for the starting for this year. Any
Yes, great.
questions?
What is the deadline again, Ramesh, you said?
So The 19th is when the organization applications open. That means that's the first date I can start applying Qflow to participate in GSOC 2026. February 3rd is the deadline. So we must have all the project proposals completed by February 2nd, let's say. So we may have just one more meeting or two more meetings in between now and then. But I'll send a note to the Kubeflow discuss too, with the details of um, the PR I'm opening, where you can submit your proposals with.
Yeah, I think
So
that will be super helpful. I think identifying mentors as last time would be also very helpful for us.
right. Yeah, this is the call for the, yeah, definitely this is the call for the mentors as well as the projects you wanna help mentor this year. So if anybody is interested, yeah, please, hit me on the Slack. My handle is RA Reddy or Ramesh on the CNCF Slack. So if you are interested in as a mentor, I can send you an invite once our org is. I think even before that, or even I'll keep a list of all the interested folks.
Yeah, I think we
Right.
also should kind of encourage folks to join Kubeflow contributors Slack channel. Let's maybe start a thread there.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
That's a good.
mm,
Yeah, I'll have it there too. That's thanks for that pointer. Yeah, I'll do that
yeah, I guess we also need to update the
web page.
website, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards.
So the web page is the one I'm gonna create a PR for
Yep.
and submit it so that if any mentors want proposals, you can just update that PR, add it to that, submit a addition to that PR. Sounds good. Any questions? Great. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Thanks very much so much for this. I think it was super helpful over the last 2 years. So definitely looking forward to or this year. Um, all right. So moving ahead. So I guess like we also have things to talk about KubeCon, right? Akash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, hello everyone. I know we have KubeCon Europe in next like March. We also have KubeCon India that is happening on June 18th and 19th here in Mumbai. I have shared the link in the page. I'll share other thing in the even in the Slack channel as well. So we have CFPs, that is, I think the deadline is next, like end of this month, and we have scholarships as well. So attendees, speakers, whoever want to present or who want to talk or who want to attend, please do apply for that. Yeah, I'm thinking to apply for my first talk there. And I have also attached a blog. Last year, June was there. A few of other contributors who were from India. We attended KubeCon here in Hyderabad, where I work, and we had a good blog and good experience with that. So I have attached that as well. I'll be sharing those links so people who are interested, like not just people who are here part of this call, but in general, all the contributors and mentors are free. Like we request everyone to apply for that. And yeah, I mean, if you are attending, do reach out to all the maintainers, all the people who are there in the Slack.
Do we know the deadline? I guess the deadline is February 1st for CFP, right?
Yeah, for CFPs is Feb 1st, basically end of this month. For scholarship, like who want to attend, I think that is 3rd May. So for scholarship, I think there is time. But for CFP, this is the end of this month. Yeah, and I'll contact Valentina if like as a Qflow we want to put a booth or something. I think last year we had a booth in Coupon India. June was there and few other folks were there. So yeah.
Do we know like in terms of the help? I guess like that we need to apply for a booth right before the KubeCon, right? So first of all, do we know how many folks are planning to be there? Akash, are you going to be in this KubeCon India in Mumbai?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
there. I think
Okay.
CNCF does publish number. I think for last KubeCon India, that was in Hyderabad. I think there are like 7 to 9,000 people. So I mean, I expect around same number. And regarding both, I think last year I remember contacting Jonu. So maybe this year again I'll last, at least for India since he works here in India. So I think he manages all those things. I'll see if who can help, either Valentino or Jono or anyone else.
Yep, that makes sense. Thanks for this. Anything else for the KubeCons? I guess we also have the Amsterdam one, which is happening very soon,
Mm.
in a few
Yeah.
months. Yeah, hopefully Valentina and Tarek maybe can give some updates next week for this one. I think we're going to, so the agenda for AI Day and Kubeflow Day will be soon, similar to other Collocate events.
Right, right.
Right, so I guess we can move on. Let me quickly share my screen. So I think there is a question from Nilesh, right, about the GitHub Actions, right? Um, you can go ahead.
Yeah, no, I've been actually writing few GitHub actions for the Kubeflow pipelines project. And I think those are a lot of those are generic actions that the whole community can benefit from. In fact, I've been trying to refer to those actions in some other projects outside Kubeflow as well, um, which made me wonder, do we like maybe other people can benefit from it, and if it's under the Kubeflow umbrella, then the trust factor will also be high. It's still under the Kubeflow umbrella, but it's part of a single project, right? But if it's part of it's like under the Kubeflow org directly, then other people can also contribute to it. I can show what like some of
Yep.
the actions, but yeah, if I can share my screen, I can show
Yeah, go
some of
ahead.
that as well. Um, okay, so I'll share my whole screen. Yeah, so we do have a bunch of actions here, like the disk cleanup here, which cleans up the GitHub runner disk space before we deploy a kind cluster. Many times we've seen that the GitHub runner runs out of disk space, and there are some junk files that are not actually required that can be deleted. Those are like the runner files that when GitHub starts a runner, it creates those log files and some other stuff that you don't need. So this is there. And then I added a couple of test reporting, JUnit reporting actions as well, which prints out pretty JUnit reports. I can probably show it on a PR. Let's just say maybe this PR. Um, I can find, yeah, maybe this one. That's it. So, oh wait, this one does not actually use that. So I should have actually, let me go to a different PR, sorry. I should have found that PR before. This one should definitely have it. This is running 171 workflows. So looking for, let's just say this one. So what this does is it actually prints a pretty summary of the test report, and you can also attach some custom metadata to it as well. It also prints a list of failures with the message as well. So that's just one like the second example that I have here. for this one. There other ideas that I had was some custom Slack messaging where it's not just sending a message, but you can actually send out um, messages to your original Slack message as a thread, and then within the thread you can have your pretty test reports that you can send out, or any other pretty messages that you can send out. You can also mention other people by using the Slack IDs, like all those things that I had in my mind.
So basically all those sections you kind of like want to make them common, right? So we can
Yeah,
reuse them across different sub repositories, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think we have this idea before. I think we discussed it probably with Ramesh, or if I remember correctly, because some of those we kind of reusing the same templates, all like again, and again, and again for multiple repos. So I think that makes sense to, I mean, share them. I think the question that we have before, do we need to have a separate repo for every action? We can use one repo where we can just have a templates there.
yeah, yeah. So right
Um,
now, like all these actions are here, right? I
mhm.
can just point to any action. In fact, I just pointed, I am reusing all these actions in a separate project as well, which is outside Kubeflow. You
Okay.
can do that.
Yeah, I think having centralized repo makes sense. Maybe as a next step would be nice to identify which actions we want to kind of generalize. Because, for example, like creation of kind cluster, like all of us right now using kind, right, everywhere.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll be building an images, right? I think it's fine to create a repo, right, and then we can reuse them because I think it will be super helpful to reduce the duplication. Um, any other thoughts on this? So do we have a kind of a tracking issue for this somewhere? Let me see. Um, yeah, I remember we created something in the community before, but I might be wrong. Um, yeah, maybe creating some issue to track it in the Qflow community might be helpful. So we can continue discussion there and see what actions we want to, like what repo we should create, right? And like what actions we should have there. Um, let me make a note.
I can create the issue. Oh, wait, I cannot. Yeah.
Yeah, I just Qflow community repo. I just link it in the meeting notes. Yeah, I think we can track it there. So, or we can kind of reuse the same templates um, in multiple places. Um, yeah, I think this, I mean, we really definitely we want to have this for quite some time. We just never get the chance to work on this, fortunately. Yeah, but this will be very helpful.
Yeah, I'd be
Um,
happy to
mhm,
contribute all the actions that I think the community can benefit from.
mhm, mhm. That makes sense. All right, anything else here, or we can move on? All right, so I think we also maybe want to briefly talk about Kale. So I think just before 20 before the break, we finalized the transition to the Kubeflow. So this is a great. I mean, again, thanks everyone for working on this so hard over the last 7 months. So the Kale right now, the official sub-project under Kubeflow organization, which is great. I think we already have the owners files here, and the correct the CI is working fine. For the transition, I think there are several checklist items, right, that we still need to work on.
Yes, yes. I'm starting to break down those and start to working on one item by item.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think maybe the website would be interesting one we should talk about at some point. Um, but let's maybe follow up on this in the ML experience calls.
Exactly. I think my initial idea is to finish this, right?
Hmm.
And then maybe discuss the release, and then we go for the website.
Yep. Yeah, I think we also published the YouTube video, so I think
Yep.
we need to update the README right here.
Oh,
Thanks for
is
that.
there? Is on the is on the end of the README.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's here.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's a
that
little even a little long. Yeah, and we need to update this one as well because I'm migrating to UV.
that yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yep, it's
yeah,
this
it's a
one. Yeah.
Qflow. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, maybe we just put it on the top, similar to what we do with
Mm-hmm.
trainer.
Yep,
So I think that it's helpful. So I think yeah, we have this just in the introduction
exactly.
page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's definitely update this, and if we need more videos, we can also we can add them in the future. I think we want to do the same for SDK, so folks can have some sort of introduction video and information about the project.
And thank everyone and you especially, Andre, for the support on this. This is super important for us in the community.
No, no worries, no worries. I mean, definitely there are a lot of things we can work on for, to improve Jupyter experience overall.
Yep.
So I think
This is
yes,
the
we can
first
definitely.
starting point. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering why. I mean, what about integration is with notebooks V1 and notebooks V2? I know you had some discussions before, but they're still in progress, right?
Yes, this is the integration will be more with the images.
Hmm.
So as soon as we do the release, we can start to discuss with both working groups to include by default in our images. Or at
Yeah,
least
because
in one of those, yes.
do we have a plan when we plan to include them in the image, in the default image?
I think as soon as we do the release, right?
Okay, even the Kubeflow notebooks release.
No, the KO release, because
Oh,
KO
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 release.
2.0 is not released yet.
Oh yeah, 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 you're right, you're right. Do we have RC? We have a dev branch,
No,
right?
not yet. We have a dev branch only.
Hmm.
But our main right now is the 2.0.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe for the branching, I would also suggest to follow the same rules we do for other
Mm-hmm.
projects, like Kubernetes and pipelines, manifest, right?
Yep.
But it should be fine. All right. Anything else here?
No, that's it. And we invite everyone for the machine learning experience working group. Is this project is starting, so it's a great way for everybody to participate to help us on this. Our meetings will be next Wednesday, 10
Yep.
a.m. SET, EST.
Yeah, I'm meeting next Wednesday. And for MLX and scale next.
Yep. And there is
And I
also
think
the
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead, go
good.
ahead, please.
I just want to say, I mean, if you're kind of like, UI developer, I remember like previously we have a lot of kind of UI developers who want to help. So I think this is a good opportunity for you to actually work on Jupyter extensions because you
Yep.
basically need, React experience plus some sort of, backend experience to
It's
build these
backend with
extensions.
backend experience with Python.
Yeah,
And we are
yeah.
also in the Slack and ML experience working group.
Thank you for the scale. Make notes. All right. So other than that, I think I maybe just want to remind everyone that we kind of like recently announced this new Spark on Kubernetes calls. So basically, I think the rough idea, and I think we probably just in the Qflow discuss and also in the Qflow LinkedIn. So we want to give a space for data engineers and actually people who run Spark on Kubernetes to speak about their experience and their, like share the examples, share about their challenges, and ask a lot of questions. So we want to go outside of just Spark operator calls and speak more about data on Kubernetes, where is Flink, Trino, Spark, Data Fusion, all other tools that actually require it's actually very complex to run those tools on Kubernetes. So we want to give folks space to talk about those things. And I think we try to also kind of notify the data on Kubernetes community so they're aware of these efforts and maybe also invite their folks to those calls. Because I think we can, it's a great opportunity for us to actually engage with data community and give them, a space to contribute some features outside of just Spark Operator. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm really, looking forward to see what we can do in, 2026 for these calls. So next one will be this Friday on January 9th. So we don't have like a lot of agenda items, but we're probably planning to speak about, MCP server for Spark History server and also about data fusion updates for cache that we're working on within Trainer. So there are a couple of interesting topics we can talk. And if you have anything else to talk about data, where there's any data workloads on Cube, please propose your topics here, and we're happy to talk about those things on Friday at 9 a.m. PST. All right. So anything else here? Any other open topics discussions? You want to have any questions from new contributors? All right, I guess then let's continue meeting regularly for this calls. Maybe we can figure out what we can do, this year for this community calls. I think we swap back from graduation to the community one. So for graduation side, we're still waiting for CNCF to give us updates, but we will keep you posted for these calls. And for now, let's continue meeting at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. actually PST, right? If that works for everyone on Tuesdays. Thanks everyone. I guess see you soon on next calls. Thanks guys.
See you. Bye bye. Happy New Year.